A new roller coaster has just been announced to be coming to SeaWorld San Antonio. And this is certainly going to be a cool ride. It is called Wave Breaker the Rescue Coaster. Because SeaWorld Orlando and San Diego made their official announcements as well for 2017. But in this video, I'm just going to be talking about Wave Breaker. But make sure to go and check out that article after this video is done. So first things first, any of the animations that you are seeing in this video, full credit goes to SeaWorld San Antonio. I'll post a link in the description where you can see some of the original videos. I'm just showing them so that you can get an idea of what this coaster is going to look like, because this is really the first Intamin roller coaster to come to the United States in a while. The last real roller coaster to come to the United States was Sky Rush, and that was in 2012. So here it is, 2017, and Intamin is back in the United States. And they're not here with an extreme roller coaster. This is a great family coaster, which Intamin is good at producing great family coasters, and this looks like another one of them. So running through the stats, Wave Breaker will be 61 feet tall. We do not know how big its drop will be, but its maximum speed will be 44 miles per hour. 2,600 feet of track, and 2 LSM launches. And that's great because that really fits in with the theme of a jet ski. And the entire theme is that you are a part of SeaWorld's rescue team on a jet ski going out to rescue some animals. And frankly, a lift hill wouldn't make any sense with a jet ski, but a launch is sweet. And very fittingly, they have placed it over their lagoon, which is great because when I went to SeaWorld San Antonio, it just felt like there was so much space in that park that just wasn't being used. They have so much land, but it's just sitting there. And looking at where this coaster approximately is going to be placed, I remember that section of the park feeling very empty. So now there's going to be a roller coaster in that spot, which is great. And this is going to be a great fit in their lineup because really the only other roller coaster that's kind of geared towards the families is Journey to Atlantis, and some argue whether that's even a roller coaster at all. You have Shamu Express, which is for the kids, but this is really the only family coaster that the park will have. And they don't have a launch coaster, so that fills that gap. And just the seating arrangement for this thing is going to be very unique because you're going to be seated like you're riding a jet ski. Now, point of view animation has not been released yet, so we don't know exactly what the ride experience is going to be like, but we do have some off-ride shots, and just basing off of the little information that we have, it kind of looks like something like Fire Chaser Express. Take away the backwards portion and the lift hill, this seems very reminiscent of it. Which I think that's great. Fire Chaser Express is a great family coaster. And that's just what I'm reminded by when I see something like this. Also reminds me of one of those Zamperla motorbike coasters. You have one at Darien Lake or one at Coney Island. And this is like an upscale version of that with a nice long layout. And even though this might not be the most extreme coaster out there, it's a great fit for the park. It's got a nice solid theme. And is frankly one of the few roller coasters actually coming out in 2017. And I'd rather have a family coaster than nothing at all. So I think it's great that SeaWorld has decided to put in something like this at SeaWorld San Antonio. I think it'll be a huge hit for families, and I'd love to see something like this at SeaWorld Orlando. They need a nice family coaster, and this would fill that gap. But only, of course, if they change out the layout. You know, don't want an exact replica. What is this, Six Flags? So anyways, I think that this is going to be a great addition for this park. But anyways, I want to hear about your thoughts for Wave Breaker the Rescue Coaster. Are you a fan of the layout, the choice of roller coaster, the long name? Because let's face it, it is a bit of a longer name. But I mean, who really cares about that? Everyone's going to call it Wave Breaker anyways. So make sure to post all those thoughts in the comment section below. And of course, stay tuned for more coaster analyses that'll be coming out whenever the next major roller coaster is announced.